Okay, next up, the bat. We're going to bring back Jon Lindgren here and talk about Right to Life in Central Coast, one of the fine pro-life organizations here in the area. And quite frankly, it tends to be a mystery organization to many people in pro-life. Jon, you're going to tell us all about it, right? Tell us what they're up to.
Well, this is going to be hard to read. It's upside down. You set me up. You set me up for that one. Well, Dick knows all about Right to Life. Because when I got involved, he was there, and way before me. And he does so much work to help us to plan events. And we do plan a lot of events. We kind of look at ourselves as an education, information ministry, where different ministries throughout the Central Coast and farther than that can come to us and get information about various things that are going on in the Central Coast. Like Dick said, I'm newly voted in, elected, and it's an honor to be serving on this critical organization that does so much good work. And you know, sometimes you can think, really, I mean, me, and I'm just humbled. It humbles you to be involved in what you feel that God is really leading you to do. And so a little bit about myself is I've been involved in pro-life for about 20 years. I came from down south, relocated up here with my job, and quickly met Jan Rush at my church, and of course we hit it off really quick. She's just an unbelievable force in the pro-life cause, and we you know, she was already on the board, but I wasn't, so I came to a couple meetings, and you know, I had never left. So I just want to let you know that I am a Bible-believing, born-again, baptized believer in Jesus Christ, and I'm not ashamed of the gospel, and I'm also not ashamed to stand in the gap for those who have an appointment to die. And the shedding of innocent blood is an abomination to the Lord, and it's got to stop. Just absolutely got to stop. And a lot of you people in here are going to provide answers for that to happen. And I believe God has called all of us to do that. Psalm 139:13. Where did I put them? Right here. For you formed my inward parts, you covered me in my mother's womb. I will praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are your works, and that my soul knows very well. My frame was not hidden from you when I was made in secret, and skillfully wrought in the lowest parts of the earth. Your eyes saw my substance, yet being unformed, and in your book they all were written, the days fashioned for me, when as yet there were none of them. What abortion is doing is it is altering God's plans for human life, because He has a plan for us, as I just read. From the foundations of the earth, He knew what He wanted for us. And society today has eradicated millions of those plans, and it's not acceptable. And there will be a price to pay. But for the future, we can divert those plans and get back to God's plans. And that's what we intend to do. And it's, again, like I said, it's an honor to follow the great speakers that have come before me and after me. And a little bit about our ministry, Right to Life of the Central Coast. I have some flyers back there that I made to invite anybody who would like to be involved in our ministry. You know, we're looking for ideas. We're looking for people that have some new, fresh ideas, and we've already got some recently that have come to our meetings. Some of the areas that we're involved in are sidewalk counseling, which we've already talked about. We also have a Sanctity of Life proclamation that comes every January from the city. The city has been very forthcoming with giving us a proclamation every year for many, many years. And we're very appreciative of that. Dick leads up our pro-life prayer walk every year and does a fabulous job with that. I am the coordinator for the White Cross Memorial Display, which this church has supported for many, many years in several churches. Brian over here has been very instrumental in that. And of course his son. Can't forget him. So, I mean, that is a ministry in and of itself that is a visual one that everybody sees. And it's very, you know, not everybody's appreciative of it, but we know who the ones are that are, and that's really what we're out there for. Dick also provides the Right to Life newsletter that he sends to churches on a quarterly basis. Is that correct? Strawberry Festival, Santa Barbara County Fair. We have a booth there, which we're really in the midst of redesigning to make it better, to maybe do some counseling or some talking to. So we covet ideas for that. We do a Seas Candy fundraiser. Several churches participate in that every year. Other church fundraisers, media relations, and just support for pro-life organizations such as what's represented here. Our next meeting is next Sunday, the 8th. It's at Calvary Chapel at 12:30 for anybody that wants to be there. It's a tremendous time to get together to brainstorm ideas for whatever we think in the future might be real appropriate for our ministry and for our organization. Like I said, it's a humbling experience to be in a position of leadership, but it's also worthwhile knowing that God is on your side and how much that He values innocent life. And we all just stand shoulder to shoulder trying to do anything we can to let the world know that this has got to end, that this is not acceptable, and you know, one day it will end. I pray it's very, very soon, because one more baby that is lost is one too many. So I appreciate your time. I am welcome to any questions after this is over with. I'll be back there in the back with my lovely wife. I forgot to mention my wife. Would you please stand, Grace? That's my wife back there. That would have been a faux pas. Thank you very much.
Thank you, John.